Yay!
Not including this.
Well, hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Pam. I use any pronouns.
Hello, I am Amber and I use she, her pronouns. And together we
are Tales from Sleeve Island. Yay!
A podcast about things.
Always perfect. Yay!
We are doing kind of a bonus episode, which will come out on your normal schedule, but we are recording this on December 22nd because I am flying out of town. Going to Florida with my son to see my mom, and so we are recording a little bit early. So we may or may not have a shorter episode. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Exactly a week, I think, since our last recording, and we try to do it every other week to give us time to make stuff. Mm-hmm. So I made stuff.
I was going to say, I've got a few things, but you all don't see the table in front of us, but Pam's side is like this high and mine is this high, so we'll see how it goes.
So, you've talked about your sweater.
Yes.
I just want to say before anyone asks or leaves a comment like, Pam, you didn't talk about your sweater. I didn't make this. I don't know what pattern it is. It is a hand knit sweater. I got it from an auction at the Madison Knitters Guild.
That's right. You got that last year.
Yes. So this has actually become my favorite sweater. It fits me perfectly. It's my favorite color. It's like... Ooh. Yeah, it's warm, but I never overheat in this. I swear to God, like, I can wear this in any degree weather, and I'm just like, I'm good.
The magic of wool.
So it's a magic wool sweater. It's red, and I like it. But I just felt like I should take a second to say I didn't make this. I don't even know who did. But I'm wearing it.
It's so pretty.
So just...
I really love also the length of the sleeves, because I love being able to put... Now, granted, I quite obviously didn't do that here, but...
That's okay.
When I was making this, I got paranoid that they were too long, and actually, I do like them where it is, but generally, I will make ones with longer sleeves.
For some reason, I was thinking about this today. My first sweater I ever made, my sleeves were kind of like here. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why I was thinking about this, because it was my first sweater I made. My first sweater was a colorwork sweater made in fingering weight yarn. I spent months on it, and the first day I wore it, everyone was like, sleeves are a little short, huh? And I was like, go make your own fucking sweater. So, I don't know why I was thinking about that today.
Okay.
But whoever made this had a lot of patience.
Very judgy.
It was very judgy. It was also my coworkers who like watched me work on it in my downtime. And even as I was working on it, like, you know how, I don't know if this happens to you, but like when you knit a sweater, it looks so much smaller on the needles.
I have the opposite paranoia, but that paranoia is not in line with reality, where I think everything's too big on the needles. But I understand what you mean.
My first sweater, I literally had people stop and be like, oh, are you making a sweater for your kid? And I was like, no, it's for me. And they'd be like, okay, good luck with that. And then when I wore it, they're like, oh my God, it fits. I was like, I know. So I had some judgy people in my life at the time.
That just reminded me though of a story from about 2 years ago at the guild meeting when I was doing pictures for show and tell. Like people would show and tell, and then you weren't there then. Sorry, so I'm looking at you like you have a reference for this. But
I mean, I know the concept,
but you do. Yeah. You do. You're like, yes, I understand what show and tell is. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm confused. Before we started filming, Pam went to the bathroom before we started filming, and I was like, oh, I should check my text messages, because we all do that all the time. And I was like, I must have left my phone in my car. My phone is up there. Anyway. But I was taking pictures of someone after show and tell. Like, people would show off what they have to the guild, and then they would walk into this little ante room, and I would take their picture, and we would do stuff with it. And this guild member came up and she had a sweater on, but she was also holding a sweater in front of her. She's a very small humaned person. Mm-hmm. And I swear to God, it looked like a toddler sweater. I was like, oh, is that for your kid? I said that, and she was like, no, just for me. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. It's amazing, just feeling so bad about it.
Yeah.
But it's like some sweaters, too, because they have negative ease, depending on how the pattern and the yarn, they look like they're little dog sweaters, and they're not. But you don't know that.
And for me, like, when you're knitting on circulars on, say, a 24-inch circular needle, no part of my body is 24 inches around.
Right.
So it looks so much smaller when it's on the needles, so I get that. But...
Because it's bunched up.
Yeah, it's all bunched up, so people saw me knitting it, and they're like, so you don't have a daughter?
Do you have any kids?
I'm not.
Yes, I have one daughter.
Should I just
about
let
you?
Okay.
We should link. Yeah, reel in there. That was so great. I gotta do more of those. But yes, that is such a. I wonder what kind of wool it is.
Magic wool.
It is magic wool.
Perfect temperature regulating magic wool.
Wouldn't it be fun if whoever made that is watching this?
That would be cool.
So
If you know, or if you know who made this, let me know. If
so it
there's
would have been made last. Well, maybe not made last year, but it was auctioned off this May, right?
Yes.
So May 2025, it would have
Yes.
been auctioned off at the Madison Knitters Guild meeting.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah,
So sometime before that.
it's very cool.
But yeah. But that's what I'm wearing, so no one asked me the pattern. I don't know.
Yay! Yeah! Mystery sweater.
Mystery sweater.
Mystery sweater. Okay, I want to start.
You want to start?
I do.
Okay.
I do because I have less than you.
Okay. Well,
Not
actually,
that
can we
means
do?
I should start.
Do you want to do one in
Yes.
tandem?
Okay. Yes. Woo! We both made the
same
cowl.
thing. We did it.
This took like no time. I mean, I don't know how long this took me, but I'm guessing around 3 hours total. Like, if that.
I don't know. When I did my markets last week, a week ago, see, this is why I'm scared of putting it on.
Well, I haven't blocked it yet too, so like
Yeah.
I'm gonna stretch it out just a little bit.
Yeah, mine kind of like bunches up, but
Ooh.
also I did mine in Icelandic wool.
Wow. Oh, they look good.
Yeah.
It's like I like how the things overlap. Like you do have to kind of futz to get it the way you want.
Yeah, I feel like mine will chill out after blocking because mine doesn't really lay flat like yours.
Oh, okay.
But
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I see what you're.
Yeah,
Wow.
mine's kind of like
chunkier.
Mine's stressed. She's stressed, but
Your cowl needs to be on Lexapro, and
Yeah.
mine might be on Prozac already. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But also I did mine in Icelandic. Yours is a very different vibe than mine.
What yarn did I use? I don't remember, but it's I feel like it's a Barocco of some kind, but I could be wrong. Maybe no, it's Malabrigo. Those are different. Anyway, I'll put a link, but I also did this on size 10 needles because the pattern called for 15, so
I was gonna ask.
well, here's the thing. I always knit loose, but I forget that at bigger gauge things, which I very rarely knit, my gauge isn't super loose. It's actually kind of accurate.
Cool.
And so I kind of realized that after I got done with this, like, oh, this really is like, So
Yeah.
I'm going, when I do block it, I'm gonna like stretch it out, probably like this or something, like not like crazy severe, but I might go kind of like that.
Yeah.
And just the purpose of that just being, instead of it being here on my neck, maybe down here.
That's fair.
Just a little little less Elizabethan collar.
That's fair.
Pilgrim action.
I like my pilgrim action. I also, if you can see through this.
Yes, and you use size 15, right? Did you?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And
yours is twisted rib, which I don't know if that makes a difference. Here, let's hold them both up. You can see the
I
difference.
can't see anything.
You're like, okay.
See. Well, here's the thing. I saw that it was meshy, and I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was like, I want this to go fast.
You know what,
so
the
I'm just
pattern
gonna keep
pattern
going.
is a suggestion, says the person who very rarely modifies
Yeah.
patterns.
I also did a couple extra rows in the round, because I could.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it to be, like, real comfy cozy up against my face.
That's awesome.
So-
I was knitting mine at the big gay market on the weekend, so
Oh, cool.
that was fun. And
Oh, that's what I was going to say, is I don't know how long mine took, because I worked on mine in my downtime when I was vending.
oh, okay.
So I would,
Gotcha.
like, pick it up for a little bit, and then someone would come over, and I'd be like, hi, let me know if you have questions.
And what market was that? It was in Appleton.
There were two of them.
Ah.
One was the Graveyard Gallery in Milwaukee, and one was
right.
the Eclectic Market up in Appleton.
The eclectic market.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I feel like if there's ever an opportunity to go to my college, Lawrence University in Appleton, I bet you would get people that I don't know if they have anything.
Interesting.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a small residential college, but like there's 1,200 people there.
Cool.
So anyway, that might be fun.
Anyway, thank you for letting me do a tandem.
Yes, that was fun. Well, It's nice though because I knit things that take forever. So like just having something as a palette cleanser that I like whip out in 2 days is 3 days is nice.
Yeah.
And this was for Stitches and Starlight, Tashi's
That's right.
podcast / Discord. They had a challenge that we make a neck thing that ends at some point next year. I forgot when, but now I'm done with that, which is fun. So that's just kind of, I love the social more. I love the social structure. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm traveling tomorrow. I don't know. But I like Cals and Mals and Spals and Gals.
I like them too. I've never... Have I done any kind of official knit-along? I don't think I have. But when I did my Melly Knits... Oh, I had two.
Yeah, I was going to say, you did Melly Knits, yes.
I have 2 things that I finished that aren't even on the table, because I finished my last 2 hanks and I forgot them.
You'll have to go get them.
Son of a bitch.
At some point during...
Fuck.
Wow.
Hold.
Okay.
I can go grab them.
All right. I will talk.
No, I'll just cut this. It's fine.
Why don't it? The people like the I like the outtakes. Like when I watch knitting podcasts, I prefer it when they're not like I don't see cuts because then I know the real people, the real things are happening.
You are
I gotta watch my
so
episodes of
good
what
at
I'm doing with them
improvising.
now that I realize.
Okay, now I have everything.
Okay.
God forbid.
Now we're good.
Okay.
Okay. Why don't you go? Or do you want me to go? I don't know.
Nothing else. Hold on. Let me finish. So this is Melly Knits. First of all, touch this.
Oh gosh, it's so soft.
That's how Nui and Alpaca. It's on the tag. I made a tag.
Incredibly soft.
Tags. Yay! What is
this is
with
the
llama.
Haunui with llama.
Okay.
Yep, 94 yards. I'm gonna tell you the first thing that occurred to me besides that it's soft. I would not want a sweater in just this because it's so soft. I feel like there's a lot of structure to it.
Yeah.
Like it'd be great for a hat, gloves, like any accessory or toy or anything else, even a shawl maybe, but like anything that has friction or needs to hold its structure, I probably wouldn't do a sweater in that.
So, okay, I feel like I have like 3 threads going on in my brain.
Go.
We're talking about like make-alongs. Mm-hmm. I felt the first real along I have done was I think when I was doing this. Mm-hmm. This. Because it was like watching the lores in the morning, doing everything, seeing the like Instagram stories of other people doing the same thing I was doing, and that sense of connection was super cool.
That's awesome.
So I'm doing my first knit-along on Christmas Day.
What is it?
It's a mystery knit-along. I've never done a
mystery knit-along. Their own brand of addiction. I'm excited. I love them.
It is Hunt Hand Knits, who did the pattern for the Stego sweater that I have. Does a lot of dino patterns. Mm-hmm. And it's a cowl, and it's called the Tundra cowl. Okay. So she's like 3 colors of DK weight. And I think it starts on Christmas, ends on January 6th, 5th.
And does she specify you need high contrast or solids or like...
Yeah, she said 2 of the colors can be close to each other. Okay. But 1 should be high contrast.
Got it. Okay.
So...
Cool.
Yeah.
So which one is that again? You said...
This is the burn pile.
The burn pile.
Pile is sorry. So.
Yep. So. Love it.
But yeah, I figured since I had these and we were yapping about Melly. Yeah. So this is done.
Mental note to myself, I'm going to bring a hip strings skein of yarn that I made that has some sari silk in it. Okay. And looks very similar. And what I love about it is it helped me get over my feeling, this is before I was a long draw spinner as well, that like when you worsted spin, everything must be smooth and consistent and perfect. And if you spin anything with sari silk, you learn that that's just not possible. Yes. And it helps you get comfortable with that. And I think knitting with it will be even better because it's like, no, it's great. Whatever I make with it, it'll be fun. And it doesn't have to be super consistent in order to be awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think I found a pattern for what I want to do with these.
What is it?
I don't even have my phone on me. It's like a big wrap thing. I'll put a picture and I'll send it to you. I was going to say,
let's put a picture. Insert picture. Here.
Basically like a big trapezoid. Okay. It's a big trapezoid.
Okay. I'm sure it's not a Stephen West? Are you sure?
It's plain. It's like a plain garter stitch trapezoid. Well, I'm not really selling it, but it's big, comfy, cozy.
And it's a shawl?
Mm-hmm.
So, do you remember David, not my David, but our spinning David, his trapezoid type shawl that he made with the Southern Cross? That's a Stephen West. So that's why I was asking.
No,
check in.
Not Stephen West. I'm not brave enough.
Oh,
I'm not there yet. So
says the person who made a hand crocheted with hand spun with all these intricate things. Believe me, I'm not saying that you should do Stephen West, but I think feeling intimidated by Stephen West, given the skill level that I know you have, is unfounded in reality.
I hear you, and I appreciate you.
but
I'm much more confident in my crocheting skills. If Stephen West came out tomorrow and was like, hey, I made a crochet shawl and it's insane, I'd be like, let's go.
I believe he does have some crochet things, I think.
But I'm not as confident in my knitting abilities.
Sure. Well, and if nothing else, Stephen West things typically are very big and not even necessarily big, but like they just they're not quick.
Yeah.
You know? So,
yes.
Yeah, anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
So, yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit because I have other stuff to do. Mm-hmm. And I just spun the yarn for it and it took me forever, so I felt like I can, honestly, some space might be good.
Sure. So. Fair enough. That's fair enough.
All right, what do you have?
Well, I have another finished object, and that I did not wear it because it's winter, but this is my Mean Ruse shirt.
Good. That collar
yes.
turned out great.
It did. I did not block it yet, but this, I think you've seen this, but so the last you saw of this, I had not finished the neckline.
Yes.
And I just put it in timeout for a couple weeks, and then I finished it, and I was like, what's my problem? It's fine. Like, what? I don't know what my problem was. So again, you may recall, you can kind of see there where the second skein goes down.
Yes.
But I am totally fine with that. And honestly, like, I've put a good amount of thought into this. If I could have alternated, I'm not even sure that I would have, because I know, like we talked about this in a previous episode, where you're supposed to do certain things, and it's fine that people do, but there's some weird joy I have in seeing as it comes, and I don't mind color pooling.
Yeah.
And when I wear this over jeans, it just looks like it's clear and my jeans are showing through, so whatever.
I was editing the second episode, and I was laughing, because while you're talking, you were like, we should do this, we should do that, and I was looking at you like, yeah, Amber, do whatever you want. You got this. And then you're like, also, it looks see-through, and I just, like, you could see my face where I'm like, I did not see it going in that direction at all.
Sometimes like knitted objects where it's like, that just happened, and I remember why it happened, and that's cool. But what's really funny to me is the side effect is if I wear this over jeans, it's a little bluer, so all it looks like is if it's see-through, because it hits the waist of my jeans. That is the joy of me. You don't really know where I'm going with things, so that will happen. That will happen.
But like I was watching it, I was like, yeah, Amber's like really speaking from her heart. Oh, okay. Yeah,
where's the twist and turn?
And just also looking at myself being like, yes, Amber, so wise. And then you being like, it looks like you can see my pants.
My family and my people at my work and my husband and my son, if I come up to them and mostly a daily basis, I'm like, I am so excited about something. Do you know what? And they're like, what? Like, it could be that I'm buying an iguana. It could be that I did well in a case. It could be that I bought new. I mean, it could be anything. So they are very, like, just, I think, conditioned to wonder and to not be surprised by a lot.
Totally fair. And, like, normally I can tell when you're about to be unhinged. Like, my spidey senses tingle. But I had nothing, because you were just
I love that.
Do whatever you want, and, like, live your truth. And I was like, yeah!
Oh, wait!
And also, it looks like you can see my pants. Okay.
I love you.
I understand. No, I'm not like...
No, I understand. Okay. Totally fine.
Anyway, sorry, I just wanted to because I remember editing it and being like, oh my god.
I love that.
Okay.
Okay.
What else you got?
How about I'll go through just all my stuff, because we'll do that, and then we'll just do tradesies.
I think that works.
Okay, so as I said, I'm leaving for Florida tomorrow, and on my little packing list that I had made, I said either I'm bringing my little word processor, which I'm going to show you, or I'm bringing a spinning wheel. There's a big "or" in all caps on my list. Or. But, predictably, here we are. the day before. And I'm like, well, no, I have to bring a spinning wheel. I have to bring 3 knitting projects and a spinning wheel. Because why would we not? You know what I'm saying?
How long you're in Florida for?
9 days.
Okay.
So, like,
that's
it's not a short amount of time, right? If it were like 3 days, I wouldn't. But my yarn shelving is not complete by any means, but what is complete is so nice that I can actually see, according to vendor, like what I have. There are certain shelving things that are organized by vendor, certain ones like, oh, this is my SSK fiber that I got in Nashville. And that will change as I get more and more of these boxes up.
Sure.
But as it is now, I have my Into the World Fiber Club in one specific bin. And I have 2 of these because I do 2 of this club. So this is Into the World. This is the October 2025 Sweater Weather Shetland Silk. And I am sorry, I know that bag is very reflecty. But look at that. Look at how pretty. Can we see it? I think you can see it. Anyway, It's so pretty. I love these like oranges, but there's not too much of it. Anyway, I'm going to do this, and there's 2 bags of it that I have. So I'm going to spin this for my jaunty along because Andrea Mowry is doing a spin along and then knit along. And so I have to just be a part of things. I
support you.
Because I am so used to being a part of the Stephen West MCALs, and I didn't do it this year on purpose.
Yep.
But I do love the energy of that. So I'm going to spin this, and I'm going to take either 4 or 8 ounces with me. I probably should be reasonable and just take 4 ounces with me in my suitcase to start spinning that in Florida.
I like it.
Thank you. I'm excited. So this is a purchase that I have been meaning to make for a couple of years now. And I just did.
I want everyone to know I have no idea what this is.
This is about to happen. This podcast is like, I just bring stuff in.
I like it.
You're like, what's that? I'm like, you'll hear
I just need everyone to know.
Yep. So this is, wow. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of, look at this. Look at this. So this
typewriter?
Basically, yeah. So this is a manual. So you saw Ernest Hemingway's face, but then it's got like, it has a backlight, and
this is cool.
It's a typewriter, basically. But it's very nice. I have been planning on doing this for a while.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I got a faulty one, and I had to send it back, and they very well took care of me and sent me a new one. But
cool.
It's not on the cheap side, but I knew that. But I've been planning it for about 2 or 3 years. I'm planning to get one of these.
I have a question,
Yes.
or possibly several.
Yes.
So you write your thing on it. Is there a limit to how much you can write? Can you write a novel on there?
Oh God, yeah. I forgot what the capacity is, but I mean, like, you could write all of Stephen King is what I meant.
He does have long patterns to be fair.
You could write all of Stephen King's like entire novels and it would fit on there. I forgot what the capacity is. But what it does is it has Wi-Fi and it connects to this thing called Postbox online, which then syncs with your Google Drive.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just upload it and it's meant to be like just a free association, whatever, like you don't edit, because you can backspace and edit things, but it's not meant to be
It's like a typewriter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like some people consider that a shortcoming, but like for me, and I think a lot of people that like it, it's like, no, the point is you don't have Facebook, you don't have email, you don't have these other things. And like, yes, you can do that on a laptop and that's fine. But for people that want to just have that to focus on writing, my goal is to write a novel, and I want to have a rough draft done by the end of next year. Cool. So that is partly why I got it, and also just to mess around. They're very smart because I'm Gen X, and so they know that we grew up with shit like this. Mm-hmm. Like, just different word processing machines. I had 2 of them. Not like exactly like that, but definitely in the same wheelhouse, and it's like, I think they're appealing to the nostalgia.
Well,
just so smart. So.
I feel like I have so many things to say about this, but the first thing I wanted to say is I am very predisposed to distractions. So it happens to me where, like, even if I'm on my computer, like, trying to stay focused, the next thing I know, I'm like, oh man, what time, you're writing your book and you're like, oh, what time does the sun set in Connecticut in October? And so you have to look that up, and then you're like, oh, fun fact about Connecticut, and then you're just, like, down Wikipedia, and the next thing you know, you're, like, learning about, like, Charles Manson, and you're like, I was writing on Connecticut.
Charles Manson.
What happened?
Yeah, well, great. That's what I sound like I'm advertising for them. I'm not getting
any.
They have no idea I'm doing this. Unless, right? No, but like it's I think the cool thing is too, they will give you like a word count, and they also have a screen where you can keep track of your time if you want to see that.
I'm obsessed with word counts.
Yeah, so like you can see like, okay, I'm gonna write this much time per day, and here's what I got done, as opposed to I went and like did all these other things, because I am absolutely like screen addicted like everyone else, in the sense that I will constantly check work, I'll constantly check whatever.
Yeah.
It's compulsive, and I have to try and like schedule. I'm not burnt out by my job by any means. I have regular work hours and it's fine, but it would be nice if I'm writing, like, this is the device in front of me. My phone is somewhere else. No, everything's fine.
And it doesn't have to connect to Wi-Fi, so you can...
Correct. Like you can just turn... And the Wi-Fi is only for it to update the time and date, even though it probably doesn't even need that, because it probably just keeps track, but then it will sync up. But you could just say, I'm not going to...
Because you could be like in the mountains with like nothing around and just be like, okay, it's time to write my book.
Exactly. Yep. Cool. So I'm excited about that.
That's awesome.
So anyway, my list said that or the spinning wheel. And I haven't started packing yet. I have my whole list. It's not going to take me long to pack. But I'm like, but what if I put a sparrow in my suitcase?
I think you could fit both.
Well, that is going to be this is its own little suitcase, so this is coming with me like in my hand as one of my carry-on items.
Yeah.
But the wheel, I would do the sparrow, not the martin, because I don't want to have too many things I'm physically carrying on the plane.
Sure, that makes sense.
But I think I will put the sparrow in my suitcase, because one thing I work on is trying not to overpack now, because I tend to do that, don't we all? But like, if I'm going to Florida for 8 or 9 days, I used to say, let's bring 10 t-shirts. And it's like, you know what? Don't actually need to do that.
Yeah.
Like 2 workout outfits, 2 or 3 t-shirts. I'm going to try and pare that down so that my suitcase is not as crazy.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, I can fit something.
And then you can bring everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
cool, that's very cool.
Thank you. So I will go through the projects that I'm bringing, and this is my redesigned bag. From Sugar River Yarns in Mount Horeb. I love it. They are vending at our retreat in January. But like, look at you. Just
I like this.
You like boop.
Oh,
okay.
Cool.
It goes boop boop.
Yeah. Okay, that's clever.
Right?
I didn't know.
Yeah, and this is so cool. Well, and how perfect is it? Because for the first time in my adult life, I'm very bougie, and I have never once until my 50s bought myself a first class ticket.
Ooh.
So, and it really wasn't, it was like $100 more. It wasn't
That's crazy.
Right. I know. I had this vision that it's like $1,000 more, and I would never do that.
Sometimes it is.
But,
Sometimes it is. I've looked at first class just to be like, ooh, maybe, and then I'm like, oh, never mind.
Yeah. So I decided to do that, but I'm like, well, I'll have a big seat.
Cool.
So in this little bag, I have my Advent from Walnut and Nosh that I still have not started. I think you saw it last time.
Yes.
It just occurred to me that I should probably wind these little minis
in
case I start something. And that's the yarn. So anyway, so I'm bringing that in case I start that. And then I started.
Oh, it's your kit!
Oh God. Okay, so that is. I am such a fucking puppy because I'm like, oh, that looks fun. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah. The recommended needle size is 4. Again, I don't know who in God's green earth gets 8 stitches per inch on size 4 needles. I'm sorry. I understand I'm a loose knitter, but that's insane. Anyway, that's okay. But I started it.
You started it.
I started it.
Little earthworm.
Oh God, it's in.
He's
it
so
is.
tiny.
This is micro knitting. I know. Feel this yarn. It's
nice. Yeah.
What is that? Alpaca? Is it alpaca and silk? I think.
Sure.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Right.
But I mean, it's incredibly soft, but it is like, and
there's like a nice sheen to it. I like it.
Double zero needles, people, and I'm basically on gauge. Double zeros, and the recommended is 4.
That's banana pancakes.
It's really good that I don't have any hand or wrist issues. Anyway, so what I meant to do is go to, what time is it? I could probably get to Sal before 7, but I want to see if they have a needle where I don't have to do magic loop. I love magic loop, and I'm fine. But this micro knitting is very, like, tense.
That's fair.
And it would be nice not to have to keep doing the magic loop, so we'll see.
Fair enough.
So that's project number 2. Project number 3 is just my shake rag, which I have not worked on in maybe 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
Still where it was, but it's very close to the divide for the sleeve, so I'm hoping to at least get the divide for the sleeves done
Ooh.
when I'm in Florida. So, yeah. And that is my, and this is going to be my bag on the plane. So I'm going to put my purse in my suitcase.
Perfect.
I have my passport in the front case here, just in case I need to prove my citizenship, because one never knows these days.
Fair.
So yeah, that's
cool.
This and my suitcase and my little Hemingwright is what I'm bringing on the plane, and that is it. I'm not, because that's the other thing is like sometimes you go on trips, and I'll have 4 or 5 things in my hands, and I'm like, nope, we're not doing that. Yep. We're not doing that. So
I think that'll be perfect. I think you've got it down.
Thank you.
Yay.
Yeah.
And good stuff.
Thank you.
Quality over quantity.
I am excited. I'm excited about all these projects.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited about your typewriter. If I can yap for a little bit.
Do it. I'm done.
So I'm going to get real for a second. My mom died when I was 3, back in 92. My dad dealt with it by writing several novels on a typewriter. He just holed up, and he wrote like 6, I want to say 6 novels. No. It was very much just for like self-expression. He did, well, I'm going to just kind of gush about my dad for a second. He wrote a book of poems back then. He now plays guitar. He turned one of his poems into a song. He had his friend like help him like write out sheet music.
Wow.
And it's so nice. I would like to get a recording of it.
Yeah.
He used to have like a copy of the poem like hung up framed in our house because he liked it so much back when I was like 10. Mm-hmm. And he still likes it. I mean, this poem has been in his life for
I think we need
30
to
years?
Read this. Could we read this poem on a podcast in the future?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's called Cool Gray Skies and Pumpkin Time. Okay. And it's a poem about fall, and he turned it into a song, his first original song on the guitar.
That's amazing.
So I have like a lot of nostalgia for like seeing typewriters. It reminds me of my dad.
Okay.
He was on his typewriter a lot, excuse me, when I was younger. Mm-hmm. And then I did NaNoWriMo 6 times. Mm-hmm. So I have written 6 rough drafts of novels.
You have?
Yeah.
Wow.
I never did anything with them. It was very much, again, like father, like daughter, just for self-expression. And people like, you should get them published. And I kind of started looking over them, and I was like, nah.
Okay.
They're not bad. They're not good, but they're not bad.
Well,
it's art.
I do know a bookstore owner, so I could probably hook you up with the industry if you ever want to.
It's also been like 10 years since I did that, but part of me thinks like, I could write another book. I could probably just do that. Probably bust out another book real quick. So
maybe we'll both write a book next year. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And then compete somehow.
Yes.
Most words.
Oh, okay. This is going far afield from Fiverr, but that's okay.
When you're like, it counts your words, that's why I activated, because NaNoWriMo was all about word count. It's 50,000 words in 30 days, so you have to hit that like... So I would like type and like check my word count and be like, and then he went to the store, what's my word count? And he bought some bread, so what's my word count?
Is that like the equivalent of looking at putting down your knitting and looking at it, like, rather than continuing to think, you just like, okay, I did half a row, let's set it down and look at it.
Squish it a little bit and think about what it'll get.
Yes.
And then like, yes,
okay.
Exactly.
Got it. That's in my future.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, well, I didn't realize we have that connection now, so that's exciting.
Yeah. I don't really talk about it a lot, not because it's a secret.
But, yeah, it just doesn't come up.
Just doesn't really come up.
Okay.
So,
all right. Well, you'll be excited to follow my travels with my typewriter.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, when you showed that, that's why I was like, legitimately, like, this is cool.
And this is like the souped up model. They've got a more, more economical version that's not metal and doesn't have Hemingway on it and a couple other bells and whistles. But, like,
sounds cool,
they've got a couple different models of it, but I'm excited about this one.
So, cool. Yay.
Yeah. Yay. Let's see, what else you got? What else you got?
I got a pile.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Let's go with the stuffed animals first.
Okay. So I am prepping for HorrorCon, Milwaukee HorrorCon, which is in the middle of March. Mm-hmm. But I sort of realized I don't have a lot of stuff for it, and I need to start prepping now. So I have started prepping now. So I guess a heads up to you and our audience, there will be a lot of horror stuff happening.
So is there like a level of retail stuff that you're supposed to have at these conventions? Like, the reason I asked that question is like, for our retreat that's happening next month in the Guild, we're requiring a certain dollar value for our vendors to make sure that there's enough things to sell us. So like, do they, well, like, So for our vendors, we're saying, can you please make sure you have $5,000 worth of inventory, retail price.
There's not,
to sell.
but I did have a very steep table fee of $300.
Okay. Is that steep? I've never done one, so I don't know.
That's very steep.
Is it? Okay.
It's a 3-day market, to be fair. I think sort of an average table fee is like $60 to $85.
Oh, so
for like a day. Maybe $150 for like 2 days.
Is the hope that you sell a lot more because of that? Because it's very popular? Got it.
Yes. So it was kind of a risk, but I figured why not?
My goal for you is $2,000.
That's kind of my goal, too.
Oh, wow. See? I just like...
And they say you should make about 10 times what your table fee is.
That would be right in line then.
But I can't make $3,000 unless I have $3,000 worth of stuff.
That's true.
So I gotta start making the stuff.
I want to see that guy first.
So this, do you know him?
It's some
okay
sort
if you
of
don't.
clown.
It's a clown.
It's not Pennywise.
It's not Pennywise.
Then no.
It's Art from the Terrifier movies.
Okay, do not know that.
So
how cute.
He's cute. He is not cute in the movies. You can squish him if you want.
That is, oh god, that is tight. Tight stuffing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm used to stuffed toys being more beanbaggy. This is
sure.
Definitely its own little person. That's very cute.
So this year, actually, I had this moment where I was like, I want to watch horror movies, but I haven't for a long time. But I'm scared. But I'm scared that, like, I don't know. When I used to watch horror movies, they would mess me up for like a week. Like
that's how I am.
I couldn't just watch
a
a horror movie.
Yeah.
But I woke up one day and I was like, it's time. And when I went to California, my 2 friends curated horror movies for me, starting with Dracula from '92.
Yes.
Which was just the easiest.
Yes.
Like, are you gonna come to Dracula with me? What?
Dracula: A Love Tale is coming out in February.
Oh, that's right. Jesus Christ. Sure, I will go with you. Yes. Yes, I will go. I totally forgot about your little obsession.
Little obsession. Sorry.
Anyway,
continue. You saw Dracula in '92. So sorry. I just wanted... That was my unhinged
basically,
moment.
it was like, okay, this is like the tamest spooky movie.
Yes.
And then we moved up to something else. I think we watched Hellraiser after that.
Okay.
And maybe, I think then...
Is Hellraiser the one with the pins in his face?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that, but I know of it.
Yeah. I feel like then we watched another one, but my friend was like, if you can get through Terrifier, I think you can watch pretty much anything.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, we'll watch it. We had a safe word. I was like, if I say banana bread, we turn this movie off and we watch Moana.
That is very specific.
I was like...
I love Moana. It's like a hard pivot to Lin-Manuel Miranda. It's like the same story.
I want to watch Moana if I get scared.
That's very cute.
But I got through Terrifier. We watched a couple other scary movies.
Okay.
And at the end of the weekend, my buddy was like, Pam, I think you can hang. And I was like, thank you.
That's awesome.
So this was like one of my first real scary movies after not watching scary movies for a decade.
And did you make this pattern up?
I did not.
Okay.
No.
I was curious.
I don't remember who did, and I need to find
Very
that information, and I meant to get it, but I didn't.
Do you get most of your crochet patterns on Ravelry or elsewhere?
I use Ravelry and Etsy.
Okay.
So a combination of both.
Okay.
This was from Etsy. These are both from Etsy, actually.
Okay.
And then I made 2 little Baphomets. One is pastel and one is not. And you put a little star.
Amazing.
And they have a cool horn thing.
That is so cool.
Because it took me way longer than it should have.
You've got to show the tail on this one.
Oh, and then he has, I guess, spooky.
Okay, so they both do.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. So explain the word to me, Baphomet. I don't understand. This is like a goat.
Yes, he's a little goat guy.
Okay.
These are obviously very simplified.
These are so cute.
In Satanism, Baphomet is more like...
Side character? No. I don't know.
So, he's more... He's not the thing that you worship. He's a representation of dark and light, male, female, chaos and not chaos.
Well, in Catholicism, we don't pray to the saints either. We just ask them, just because we're going to go the other side of the spectrum. Yeah, it's like asking to intercede, but like you don't pray to the Virgin Mary.
Yeah,
because she's not God.
In Satanism, you don't pray to Satan. You kind of pray to yourself. So
there you go.
This is all about like balance and a lot of balance. There's a ton of symbolism in Baphomet that's honestly a little over my head. But for now, he's just a cute little guy.
So how many of... Because I'm just telling you, these are adorable, and I think these are going to go like hotcakes. I bet you should have like 50 of these. I'm serious.
So my plan is to make... So far I have 2 of each of everything I just showed you.
Okay.
Because I like to make things in little batches.
Yeah.
So I don't want to sit down and make 50 of these in a row, because I would go crazy.
Sure.
But like... making 2 at a time, doing some other things, maybe coming back.
But from now till March, you've got another 3 months.
Yeah. I also want to have a bunch of other things, too.
Sure.
So I kind of want to see, like, how many different things do I want to have? And then once I'm happy with that spread of things, that I can be like, okay, well, I want 10 more of these Baphomets now that I have, like, a good amount of things set. So,
cool. Okay.
So, yeah.
Awesome.
Gosh, these... Art takes me about 3 hours... These take me about 2 hours. So...
Okay.
Just for, like...
So at least you could kind of estimate, like, let's say you wanted to have 30. I've just put 50 out there. But, like, if you wanted 30, that's 60 hours for the little guys.
Yes.
And then more, okay.
Yeah, so...
But if you spread that out over, like, 3 months...
Totally. That's why I'm starting now.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to wake up on March 1st and be like, uh-oh!
Yeah.
I have to make 100 of these in 2 weeks. I don't want to have to do that.
Mid-March is when it is?
March 13th.
Okay.
Friday the 13th.
Oh, of course it is. Yes.
And the rest of the stuff is stuff I dyed.
Okay, let's see.
This is my sea serpent yarn.
Oh my gosh. I was looking at that up here, and this is my favorite one.
It's pretty.
Look at that.
This is inspired by the Lake Monona sea serpent bozo.
What?
Yeah. This is part of my Wisconsin cryptids line.
I didn't know we had that. That's cool.
We do.
And what yarn is that? What base is it? I know it's from, where it's from, but what is the...
This is BFL. Sorry, my brain fell out of my ears for a second.
And is that DK or
This is DK.
Okay, yeah.
So I have some in fingering weight.
That's
I just
gorgeous.
Brought one over. And then I was very happy. I think this is my merino with how the fiber version turned out. Showed up. You know, how this shows up
and showing out
in your house. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out.
Beautiful.
So
I love it.
Yeah.
It's like a little sky pillow or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sky pillow.
It's very pretty.
And then, I texted you about this.
Yes, you did. Oh.
This is the Kidrick Swamp What's-It, which is half possum, half crocodile. Hold on, there's lore.
Ah.
So I made this one first, and I hated it.
Why?
So I didn't feel like I covered it very well with the actual fiber, and then I was like, that's okay, I'll hide it with speckles. And then I hated the speckles. It looks like a possum got run over.
I love it.
Do you want it?
I love variegated yarn. So to me, variegated is just like you get what you get. Like that's how I approach variegated yarn. So
this just didn't sit right with me.
The concept of bad is just for me in variegated yarn is the compute. So that's what I mean.
This didn't look how it looked up here.
But also, like, you know how you see a skein and then you see it knit up or weaved up or crocheted up, and it's completely different.
I will also say, when I made this, the through line in my head was, this is for someone, but it's not for me.
Okay.
And I was
fair.
like, I can see someone looking at this and be like, this is great, give me 1,000. I just don't want it to be my first impression.
Yeah, okay.
So then I had this thought.
I love it.
Where I was like, I have a better idea on how to better, like, cover the yarn so that there's not blank spots. And then I won't do the specklies. And I'm happy with it.
I love it.
So.
Well, and also, I will just say, and let's, like, compare these two. Is it okay if I undo this?
Yeah.
I'm a person who didn't like speckles and now likes speckles.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're just like two halves of the same whole.
Yeah, and I think what happened was...
So I love this. Because that to me is just very, it's hand done, you can tell.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think what happened was I need to get better about doing paper towel tests to be like, what will this look like on a paper towel before I throw it all over my yarn?
Oh.
And I know it's a thing I can do, but when I'm in the moment, I'm panicking and I'm like, there's mistakes, cover them up! And then I'm like, it's not the right color! Oh, God!
That's really funny.
So that speckly the color is salmon, which I thought would be like a lighter pink, and it looks red. So to me, it gave it like kind of a horrific, like, roadkill vibe.
That is literally never what I would think of it, but that's, I mean,
and this is soft and nice, like a crocodile possum.
I love it.
But I'm super duper happy with how this turned out. I have the dye made up for the fiber. I just have not had time to dye the fiber. But probably, I don't know, next few days.
Can I just say too, I'm so proud of you for doing all of this,
Thank
this
you.
whole business thing. I mean, it's hard
It's
to be an
scary.
artist. It's scary.
It's very
and
scary.
I think it's awesome that you're doing it. It's gorgeous, and you've got a lot of heart and stories and lore that's going into what you make, and that affects not only I think how you sell it, but also the feeling and the emotion that goes into the piece, which I'm believe that actually does imbue itself into the thing. So.
I also, because these are all based off of like, certainly you've heard of Bozo, the lake Monona serpent, and everyone's like, no, Pam, no one's heard of that. I had this thought while I was driving the other day, and I saw a bumper sticker on someone's car of like, it was like the shape of Wisconsin with like a bunch of flowers in it. Mm. I was like, what if I did a cool promotional art piece of the shape of Wisconsin with like illustrations of the 5 cryptids that I'm doing inside.
Love it. Yes.
And I was like,
love it.
I'm the smartest person alive.
Perfect.
So
love it.
I don't know when that will happen. It'll probably have to be pretty simplistic, so it doesn't take me 8,000 years and several breakdowns, but
it's okay. It's
get there.
It's a goal.
But I'm very happy with this. I'm really
it.
happy with how this turned out.
It's very pretty.
So
it's very pretty.
That's Kittrick Swamp What's It. And then while I was going through this, this is also the same day that I was having some phone issues. So I was like, I can't dye yarn, my phone's broke, everything's garbage. So I was like, I know what will make me feel better. It's just dyeing yarn for myself. So cool. I made some neon yarn, and it was kind of a Fafo, just doing stuff.
Wow. So good.
This was kind of cool. This was a fun lesson. One of these is green yarn with pink speckles, and one is pink yarn with green speckles.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, I don't know. Science? Magic?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. What? Hold on. Like, it started out as green and became this?
Yes.
That's banana pants.
Isn't it?
Yes. I see a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of green.
Yeah, I was not expecting yellow at all.
But not, I would not know that.
Yeah, and I think this was the green with pink speckles. I don't remember anymore.
It's really pretty.
And then I made blue, and these are actually like pink speckles. I don't know how they turned out purple, but they did.
I love it.
But that was the point. I was like, I'm just going to throw some stuff together and see what happens. And then this is a worsted weight yarn that I ordered that I don't have many of, but I was like, I don't know.
Again, gut reaction, that reminds me of saltwater taffy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So, and this is all UV reactive.
Oh.
Because...
Even better.
So, I do have a lot, but most of it is dyeing, which, like, dyeing yarn takes, like, an hour. So...
That's amazing. I mean, it's a craft. You are doing it, and I love it.
Yeah. And it was trial and error, like I showed you.
Yeah, so. You're playing around, and I like that you're not putting a lot of pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way to create and have fun and not beat yourself up if you're not achieving certain quote-unquote goals, you know?
I'm looking at this as, like, other people don't have expectations. I'm also looking at this as, like, I didn't go to school for this, so this is my school now. Yep. So, there it is.
There are plenty of artists, either known or unknown, that did not get a formal education in the art that they do. And,
exactly.
You know? Hans Zimmer is a great example of that. the composer.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie Interstellar? And there's many other things he's
Yeah.
done. Yeah, that's
He did
Hans Zimmer.
Pirates?
Yeah, he did.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Maybe.
I feel like he did.
But he did not have a formal music education.
That's bananas to
So,
me.
and he's like one of the best composers on planet Earth, in my opinion. So, just saying.
Yeah, and it's all just doing it. And, like, there have been weeks where I'm like, I can't die anything, I'm terrible at it. But it's just a matter of waking up and being like, no. Only way out is through. Let's go. Yep. And so there have been, like, people have asked, like, how's that going? And I'm like, I'm on a break because I'm freaking out. And then just kind of giving it time and space and coming back to it.
Well, and I know it's different, but, like, that the way you talk through that reminds me of how I struggled for years with imposter syndrome as a lawyer. And and that's not art, but it's definitely something where you doubt yourself a lot and like, oh, I'm not as good as that person. I suck. And you don't. You gain experience. And it took me personally 20 years to get over my imposter syndrome. I'm totally over it now. But it took a long time. And there were definitely days and weeks where you're like, I'm not good at anything. And I am, but like...
I love yarn, and I love looking at yarn. And now when I look at yarn, I don't see yarn. I think like, oh my god, they're so much better than me. And so it's like a different, like, my mind has shifted, but then I have to reshift that back to go, okay, well, they were where I am once, and if I want to be there, I just have to keep going.
Yeah.
So it's sort of this, like, ongoing cycle of things that...
That sounds like a healthy way to look at it, though, because it is true. The only way out is through.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Of so many things in life. So I think that's great.
Yeah, and if it takes a little time, if I go a week without doing anything, that's okay.
Well, and here's the thing that I've found about breaks like that in whatever. You're actually still working on that break. Your mind is digesting. Your mind is thinking. It's in the background. It's percolating. And that actually is work and takes up resources of the CPU.
Totally. So that's how I'm looking at it. And I'm also trying not to have, like, my terrible experiences at jobs, like, get into my brain of, like, we need to be productive all the time. Yeah. Like, no, I'm doing this so I don't have to deal with that.
Correct. Exactly.
So if I don't want to dye yarn, I can make these little guys, and that's still work.
That's right.
So...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you. The last color I have to make is Hodag.
Okay.
And I saved him for last because people love the Hodag.
Hodag.
So I wanted to, like, have some experience under my belt before I punched that Hodag. It was like, you know.
All right.
So yeah, that's
it. I think we're at a little under an hour. So
I also want to say, like, I'm not watching or reading anything. I've been watching a lot of YouTube garbage. So
I'm still I haven't caught up on my podcast in this last week and a half. I've been watching through The Tudors again. Still, super cheery series that it is.
Totally,
very much an upper. But the new episode of Sister Wives came out, and I'm saving that for when I'm in Florida. 'Cause
awesome,
I love it so much. But yeah, and then I haven't really been listening to audiobooks. My political podcast, I listen to all the Pod Save America things. Lefty, and what else? Yeah, just other podcasts, comedy podcasts and things.
Yeah, I've been watching a guy on YouTube do different Skyrim challenges. So his name is Joov, Joov.
Okay.
That's what I've been watching. So I wasn't going to mention it, but
you know what? This is what we do.
So, okay, cool. Right. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yay.
Super fun.